It's all you.
2015, wooded North Washington. A bright light whizzes across the sky, over top the trees, and lands softly without making a noise. 10 miles away in a suburban town, in a small house, a boy asks his mother if he could camp in the woods for 2 days. His mother answered, "Only if you bring your sister with you." The boy rolls his eyes. "I want you to come back safe, Jacques." Jacques called his sister Mara down. After gearing up, Jacques and his older sister Mara started the trek into the wetland area near their town. The walk was uneventful except for the occasional chitter of crickets. In 2 hours, the camp is set up and fire is burning, and set to feed on firewood that was but there. While roasting marshmallows to make s'mores, Mara hears something moving in the brush. "What was that?" Mara finally snapped, breaking the silence. It was probably a deer," Jacques assured, trying to comfort his sister. An uneasy silence passed, then a few branches snapped. Then 2 creatures dropped from the trees. "Fuß Karl Schar Eintrag," the tallest and largest one exclaimed at the top of his lungs. Both teens scream instantly, and the large one pulls up his arm, showing a wristband, and it started to speak in some kind of language, but in different tones. Then in English, while pressing assorted buttons. Getting the English setting down on his wristband. The largest one says, "I am Tolkienik. I'm a hunter of rare species. This is my brother, Skullkick. He is my brother and a tracker." The brother and sister shared a horrified glance. Then Jacques stands up and says, "I am Jacques, and this is my older sister, Mara. You said you're a hunter of rare species? Isn't that poaching?" Jacques questioned. Tolkienik looked puzzled at the sound and explained, "On our planet, we hunt creatures that are too weak to go on with life, to help them join their fallen family members." The 2 teens relaxed, but the otherworldly brothers are still tense and not losing an ounce of their strength. Then Skulkenik reveals the two's true colors. "But sadly, your race is on the list." The teen's mouth drops. Tolkienik punches his brother in the chest for his ignorance and apologizes. Then Mara stands up and runs to punch one of them. Then the hunter grabs her fist, bends her arm around behind her back, forces her to the ground, and stomps on her back, breaking her ribs and collapsing her lungs as the life passes out of her. Without thinking, Jacques sprints homeward bound to his house. You can faintly hear the hunter yelling out, "Keshvul Sao Tanik," in his native language. On the edge of town, Jacques stops and bends over to catch his breath. He looks over his shoulder and sees nothing. "I'm sorry, Mara. We were at the wrong place at the wrong time," he mutters under his breath. After catching his breath, he starts to run towards his house once again. Then hears boom as a bullet strikes and hits his knee. He falls to the ground, screaming in pain as a net is thrown over